Hey there, I'm the host. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today I want to talk to you about a very exciting topic that I've been eager to cover on this channel for quite some time. We'll be diving into the captivating realm of Australia's lost world, specifically the incredible prehistoric fossils that have been unearthed down under. And this is not just your average paleontology stuff. Australia has a unique story to tell, one that will leave you amazed and possibly scratching your head a little bit. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on a wild ride through time. If you love dinosaurs, ancient creatures, unique animals, weird science facts, and all things related to our planet's fascinating history, then make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. With each passing year, Australia surprises us with more peculiar creatures that seem straight out of a bizarre science fiction movie. The continent is indeed a treasure trove of strange and unusual animals, from the duck-billed platypus to the red-necked wallabies. It's no wonder why so many people are fascinated by this part of the world. But what makes Australia so unique when it comes to its wildlife? Well, one reason is its geographical location. The continent has been isolated for millions of years, which allowed its inhabitants to evolve in relative peace without interference from outside species. This led to the development of some pretty peculiar critters that you won't find anywhere else on the planet. Take the kangaroo, for example. These hopping mammals are now synonymous with Australia, but did you know that they come in all shapes and sizes? From the tiny musky rat kangaroo to the massive red kangaroo, there's a whole lot of variety in this iconic species. And don't forget about those adorable koalas who spend their days munching on eucalyptus leaves high up in the trees. But Australia's weird animals don't end there. There are plenty more where those came from. Consider the thorny devil, also known as the mola mola. This bizarre creature has spines all over its body and can shoot its tongue out to catch its prey. Or take the kookaburra, a large kingfisher with a distinctive laugh-like call that echoes through the Australian bush. And let's not forget about the numbat, a small anteater with a long, skinny tongue that laps up termites all day long. These are just a few examples of the strange and wonderful creatures that call Australia home. And there are plenty more where those came from. From the bizarre to the beautiful, Australia's wildlife is truly one of a kind. Next, let's delve into the real reason why Australia is considered a paleontologist's paradise: its age. That's right. The continent's ancient history is what makes it such a hotspot for finding prehistoric fossils. You see, Australia has been around for a long time, like really, really long time. In fact, it's estimated to be over 400 million years old, and throughout its existence, it has served as a home to all sorts of strange and wonderful creatures. From dinosaurs to ancient mammals, these animals lived and died on the continent, leaving behind a wealth of fossils for us to discover. Paleontologists have been exploring Australia's fossil-rich landscape for decades, unearthing some truly mind-boggling finds. For example, they've discovered fossils of giant wombats that weighed over 2 tons and were the size of a rhinoceros. Can you imagine a furry, chubby wombat that could easily flatten you with just one step? Pretty scary, right? But those aren't the only prehistoric creatures that call Australia home. There are also fossils of a giant flightless bird called the Genyornis newtoni, which stood up to 9 feet tall and weighed more than 1 ton. Just picture a bird that big flapping its wings and trying to fly. Yeah, it wouldn't exactly be graceful, but it would certainly be a sight to behold. But wait, there's more. Australia is also home to the fossil of Thylacoleo carnifex, an extinct species of marsupial lion that roamed the continent during the Pleistocene epoch. This fierce predator had enormous fangs and claws that it used to hunt down its prey. Just imagine encountering this animal in the Australian wilderness. You probably wouldn't stick around to find out what happens next. These are just a few of the bizarre beasts that have been found in Australia. The country is home to a plethora of other prehistoric creatures. With so much to discover, Australia's ancient past continues to captivate and amaze. Now, you might be wondering what makes Australia's megafauna so special compared to other parts of the world. Well, as mentioned earlier, the continent's isolation played a significant role in shaping its prehistoric inhabitants. Because Australia remained largely cut off from other land masses for millions of years, its inhabitants evolved in a unique way, without much interference from outside species. This resulted in the development of some truly gigantic creatures that we won't find anywhere else, like the aforementioned Diprotodon optatum, a mammal that resembled a cross between a wombat and a rhinoceros. These wombat-like creatures were incredibly bulky and weighed up to 2.5 tons. Just picture a herd of them stampeding towards you. Not exactly something you'd want to mess around with. Another reason why Australia's megafauna stands out is its diversity. From giant wombats and flightless birds to ferocious marsupial lions, Australia's prehistoric inhabitants were a diverse bunch. This diversity can be attributed to the continent's varied environments. From lush rainforests to arid deserts, Australia had a little bit of everything. And each habitat supported its own unique set of creatures. So if you've ever wanted to learn about animals that would put today's wildlife to shame, then Australia's prehistoric past is definitely worth exploring. Just be careful not to step on any giant wombat toes. Now, you might be wondering where exactly these amazing discoveries have been made. Well, Australia has several notable sites that are famous for their prehistoric fossils. One such place is Riversleigh, which is located in the state of Queensland. This area is renowned for its exceptional preservation of fossils, particularly those of ancient mammals and birds. The fossils found at Riversleigh are typically found in limestone deposits that formed in ancient caves. These caves were once bustling habitats for all sorts of creatures, from tiny insects to huge proto-wombats. Thanks to the unique conditions inside the caves, these animals were able to preserve in a remarkable way, giving us a glimpse into the past like no other site can. Another must-visit destination for fossil enthusiasts is Lake Callabonna, situated in South Australia's arid interior. This site is famous for its abundance of Diprotodon fossils. As mentioned earlier, these giant wombat-like creatures were a prominent feature of Australia's prehistoric landscape, and Lake Callabonna is one of the best places to find their fossils. The area was once a vast wetland, teeming with all sorts of aquatic life. When the lake dried up, it left behind a rich deposit of fossils, providing us with a unique window into Australia's ancient past. Alright, let's take a moment to appreciate the amazing individuals who make all of this possible. The paleontologists and researchers who dedicate their lives to uncovering these ancient secrets deserve our admiration and support. They work tirelessly to bring us closer to understanding our planet's history and the incredible creatures that once inhabited it. These brave adventurers travel to some of the most remote and inhospitable locations on Earth. They brave harsh weather conditions, rugged terrain, and even venomous snakes to unearth fossils that help us piece together the story of life on our planet. These intrepid explorers use a variety of tools and techniques to locate and excavate fossils. They employ ground-penetrating radar to identify potential fossil sites, carefully brush away layers of dirt and rock to expose valuable remains, and utilize advanced technologies like 3D scanning to create detailed models of their discoveries. Once the fossils are unearthed, they transport them back to their labs, where they meticulously clean and analyze them. They compare their findings to other fossils and remains to identify new species and learn more about extinct animals. These scientists work tirelessly to piece together the puzzle of our planet's past, and their dedication has paid off in spades. They've uncovered some truly incredible specimens, from giant wombats to ferocious marsupial lions. Their work has helped us better understand the evolution of life on Earth and the delicate balance of our ecosystems. So next time you marvel at the wonders of Australia's lost world, take a moment to appreciate the brave and brilliant minds that make it all possible. These are the people who risk it all to uncover the secrets of our planet's past and bring us closer to understanding our place in the grand scheme of things. That brings us to the final point of our exploration: the significance of Australia's lost world. Why should we care about these ancient creatures and their remains? Well, for starters, it's simply fascinating to learn about the incredible creatures that once roamed the Earth. It's humbling to realize that these animals were once alive and thriving, and it gives us a sense of perspective on the vastness of time and the countless species that have inhabited our planet. By studying ancient animals, we can gain a deeper understanding of the forces that shaped their evolution and the factors that led to their extinction. This knowledge can help us better understand the challenges facing our planet today, such as climate change and habitat loss, and the steps we can take to protect our precious biodiversity. Moreover, exploring Australia's lost world can inspire awe and wonder in all of us. When we learn about these magnificent creatures, we're reminded of the beauty and diversity of life on Earth and the importance of preserving it for future generations. So the next time you find yourself pondering the mysteries of the universe, take a moment to appreciate the incredible world that surrounds us and the amazing creatures that call it home. You never know what treasures you might uncover. And with that, our journey through Australia's lost world comes to an end. I hope you enjoyed this exploration of the continent's unique megafauna and the scientists who dedicated their lives to uncovering it. If you loved learning about these bizarre beasts and the fascinating insights they provide into our planet's past, then don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates on all things prehistoric. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Until next time, keep exploring the world and all its strange and wonderful inhabitants. You never know what you might discover.